Hi Nora. This week I'm doing a video blog again. It's been pretty busy. Just a heads up, my group was able to get their stuff together and finally we were able to finish our project, even though it took like what feels like a year to track down these people and get the project together. But I was really stressed this week. I already told you in our 101s that I don't think I did so well on my biotech exam, but I'm taking it as a learning experience and realizing that a lot of it is focused on specific details that she said in the lecture slides. So I'm going to take that and prepare for the next exam, and hopefully I'll do better. I was also able to connect with a lot of residents this week, especially during family weekend. I was able to meet with families and talk to them about how their kids are doing in the dorms, and as much as I wanted to say, your kids are acting up, they're getting written up, they're traveling to the hospital, I was like, oh, they're doing fine. They're okay. But so it was nice to see everyone's family, and it seemed pretty quiet for the most part for what I could tell, but I wasn't here really during the night time, so I'm not sure how that went. But hopefully next week is a little calmer and I won't be as stressed, because I was coming off of being on duty for the whole weekend and then being on duty again on Tuesday. So I'm hoping next week is a little more calmer, and except for I have a presentation in my business class, which I have no idea what's going on because I am a science major, and he is expecting us to come up with these business solutions to a specific problem that this business starter has. And we're not allowed to look anything up. We're just supposed to come up with our own business plan. And I'm like, how am I supposed to know what would be the best business plan for this person? I'm a science major. I can tell you organic equations and find the rate of this reaction, but ask me for a business plan and I'm just like, okay. And so that's something I'm kind of worrying about this week, but hopefully everything, like I said, will be chill and calm, and I'll finally start my research position this week, so probably on Friday, because all my medical documents will be in, because Syracuse had a problem getting the test results in on time, so I wasn't able to start this week. So I'll probably start either Friday or Saturday. So I'm really excited about that. So my reactions with the residents have been pretty good, I say. This week I tried to interact with some of Angie and Sarah's residents. So they were all basically sitting in the hall, and I just stopped to chat with them, and we talked about LSU and how the students are all around campus and being annoying and celebrating their victory. And so we bonded over that and how much Syracuse pride we have, and we're kind of like, LSU, go home. So that was something. I also watched a movie with my residents too, just to connect with them. And I'm also connecting with one of my residents that I have in my peer leading group and getting to know him on a better level. And we talked about different strategies on how to go about studying for his bio exam in 2 weeks. And I showed him different websites, different YouTube videos, Quizlet. So I helped try to prepare them for that. So one of my goals is to connect with the international students, especially one of my residents down at the end of the hall. From what I've heard, that the resident in that room likes to play League of Legends, and I know a lot of other residents probably like to play that game too, so a way to maybe possibly connect the residents with this specific resident is maybe start a League of Legends tournament one night, maybe in the lounge, hook it up, to the TV and then just have everyone just play together and get to know each other, because like I have a lot of residents coming up to me saying they would love to get to know like the specific international student, but every time they like try to say hi or ask like what games they're playing, they're kind of distant and like brush them off and be like hi and like not really start a conversation. So I feel like that would be a really good maybe floor program to have and just let like everyone bond over that. Also, I was able to email Professor Doyle for one of the floor dinners that you mentioned had to be the email that had to be sent before the end of the month. So I emailed him asking him if he wanted to come and have a floor dinner with us at Shaw, and I told him that a dinner ticket would be available for him, and if he has any questions to contact me or either you. So I did that. And the staff, I feel like the staff is getting along very well. I already mentioned, I mentioned a lot of this in our 101, but I mentioned the division between the LCRAs and the regular RAs and how we're basically the majority and we kind of like bond better because we have similar situations that we have to deal with and certain events that we have to get done, and the regular RAs don't necessarily have to do the same events. So it's so especially like right after staff meeting when you had to meet with most of the LCs and then the rest of the RAs were able to leave. That's like another way like how there's a division between the RAs, if like you only have to speak to these certain RAs about these issues and then these RAs like can leave. But I feel like with time we'll be able to mesh better, because once the regular RAs start doing like floor programs and stuff like that, in events that involve all of us, it'll be pretty cohesive. So but also, like I said, I feel like the staff is being supportive. We're there for one another, especially during like incident reports and like different things that are happening for backup. I do agree with you. Like I said in the 101, we shouldn't be rolling out with like more than one person when we're confronting residents. Otherwise, we may seem like we're acting intimidating towards the residents, or they will feel like we're just like this police mob that's like searching for fun and trying to stop everything. So I definitely feel like we should just keep it to 2 people at most, and if we need more than 2 people then to call, but other than that just keep it at 2 just to be calm. And my goals for this upcoming week, I completed my goal from last week. I definitely got more sleep, not as much as I wanted, but I did get some. But a goal for next week is definitely, well, I'm going to just make this a goal for the semester, is to be more organized, especially with deadlines, just because, and having more communication with Sarah and Angie, because we are a very close staff, but I feel like when it comes to like deadlines, we're kind of like iffy when it comes to who's doing what. So then when we get your emails, we're not entirely sure like if one of us already sent it, if someone else is already like asking questions or calling the place or whatever. So I feel like we need more communication in that type of way, because otherwise we are like a pretty close staff on the 5th floor, but just based off of that we needed to like get it together so we can make deadlines on time and you don't have to send us like 3 emails. But other than that, I think everything's good. I hope you're enjoying your vacation. I wish I was on vacation, but I'll see you back here in like 2 weeks. I hope you have fun. Bye, Nora. Thanks for listening to me once again this week.